My thought for the day is a gift from the heart. Years ago in 1987, I spent 3.5 months wandering around the south of India. And I brought home some wonderful gifts. And one was a full-length tapestry for my mum and dad. And I proudly gifted it to them. And then I watched my mum fold it up and she put it in her airing cupboard. And that's where it lived. Well, several years later, I went round to her partner's house because in those days, Mum was a caterer and had her own business. And I needed to use the bathroom, so I wandered through her partner's house and I went past the bedroom of her partner's daughter. It was open, and there on the wall was the tapestry I'd given to my mum. I was like, how dare she? I gave that to my mum. It didn't happen straight away. It happened afterwards when I sat down and really thought about it. I hadn't truly given that tapestry to my mum because had I have given it to my mum, it wouldn't matter what she did with it. She could have cut it up into little pieces if she chose. And so I realised that I needed to let go. And when I make a gift, to let it be from my heart and not to have an attachment to the outcome of the gift. I am enjoying not being in my car at the moment, and I know the earth is enjoying that so many of us have parked our vehicles in our driveways or on the road, and she can breathe a little bit more easily. Several years ago, I was working in a school. I was doing a storytelling residency. And that evening, as I left, I got a puncture. I got out of the car and I went and I knelt down on the back wheel, looking at it, getting ready to change it. And at that moment, a car pulled up, a young jock got out and he said, "Can I help you with that?" Now, he was looking at the back of me, and I have long and at the time very blonde hair, and he thought, I'm going to help this woman in distress. And I turned round, and when I looked at him, his face went crimson, and I said, "Well, thank you very much. I'd really appreciate your help." And I stepped out of the way. It allowed him to save face. He could have run away and decided not to help me, but he had his tools in his hand. And with his red face, he got down and he diligently changed my tyre for me. And I said, "Thank you so much. I really appreciate you." This story made me think of how special it is to gift something to someone. Because when we give, it flows both ways. And if you're feeling down and life is heavy right now, then why not pick up the phone and call someone you haven't spoken to for a while and thank them for their friendship? It's the simple acts, as simple as taking somebody else's bin out for the collection day. Whatever it is, when we gift something from our hearts out of love, it makes us feel vibrantly alive. So embrace this day and enjoy offering a gift to somebody you know, or maybe you don't know so well.